I've got 3 option trades on great companies that are ready to explode, and I'm all in on right now. I think these are some no-brainer trades where we can make some really quick profits. We're going to take a look at the fundamentals, the technicals, and the charts, and we will put on the trades on the tastytrade option trading platform. Hey guys, Darren here. We've got a great video for you here today. But first, before we get started, if you appreciate the time and effort that goes into making these videos, if you can do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button, it really helps to get the video out to more people, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. I think it's important that we understand the different strategies that the rich are using to get richer. Then we can use those same tools and strategies to profit for ourselves in any market safely. Be sure and download the free options workshop in the link below. It talks about the 2 main benefits of trading options over buying stocks. We also have a paid course, and there is one-on-one option coaching available in the links below as well, very reasonably priced. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial planner and I'm not recommending trades. Please do your own research, and if you're new or learning options, I recommend you start small. All right, guys, the first one I've got for you is AMD. And as you can see, the income statement for AMD is really good. You can see the annual revenue increasing and net income. And then you can see the balance sheet as well is extremely strong. And if we look at Yahoo Finance, you can see here the PE ratio is very high at 333. It's the only downside, really, or one of them. But you can see the chart. When we look at the PEs, more important for a company like AMD is the PEG, the price to earnings to growth. Their growth is so huge with this AI, or I guess we'll find out, but their PEG ratio right now, 5-year expected, is 0.72, so it's lower than it has been in the past. If we look at the chart, we can see an ascending trend and then kind of a flag pattern at the top. So I can really see AMD breaking out further to the upside. The 176 price is quite a bit below where I see it going. I see it going to 200 and above with AMD. Let's see if we go to here's an article, Ultimate AI Growth Stock to Buy with $500. Talks about AMD and how they recently launched the MI300 GPU, close alternative to NVIDIA's. And NVIDIA has supply constraints on their H100 chips. And this is used for enterprise and supercomputer computing environments. And it's got high memory bandwidth and capacity. So this is a very close alternative to NVIDIA's. It is going to be more readily available, and I think NVIDIA's got like 80% of the market, so there's a huge upside for AMD. And the price, my understanding is it's much lower than NVIDIA's, and with close performance and much better price, I think there's going to be a lot of companies interested, and it looks like they've already got Microsoft, Meta Platforms, and Oracle to commit to the MI300 GPUs already. Yeah, so the trade that we're gonna put on in AMD, you can see I already have 2 put spreads on. I'm going to put on another one. I'm going to do the 165, 155. So you can see at 165, that's where all this support is, at the bottom of this uh, rectangle. So a lot of support at the 165 level, and that's where we're going to put our short strike. We collect $290 for doing it, 69%, almost 70% probability of profit within, if we go to the curve mode, you can see, yeah, 54 days to expiration. So we don't have to hold it that long, but I do expect to ramp up, hit review and send. Max loss is 710 because we've got the 155 protective put. But this is a trade that I love. I think AMD is set to explode. The next one that I'm going to talk about is Adobe. And Adobe, you can see I've got the trade I've on in April. I'm looking at another one in March because they've got earnings. You can see right here on March 14th before the bell, and on March 15th, actually that's my birthday, I'm going to throw on another one. So hopefully that's a nice present for me. $307 is what we would get credited when we place that trade right here. But I'm going to put it above the market so that I can put it on Monday morning, put on another tranche. It's good till canceled. But I love Adobe. If you look at the chart, there's this steady uptrend, but we're at the bottom of that trend, which bodes well for it staying hopefully within that channel and moving up. My target for Adobe is much higher as well. I think it's like 680. But that is the trade that we'll look at putting on in Adobe. And if we look at, this is the reason for the drop. If you look at that chart, big drop. I think it was like 7% last week. And I heard the CEO speak on one of the programs, and it totally made sense to me because I've used Adobe's software and Photoshop, and it does so much. Yet this open AI's Sora, so Microsoft came out with this Sora, which is a text to video tool, which they're saying is, is kind of like Chat GPT, but for video. But all that's going to do is generate some ideas with video. There is so much to be done after the initial video AI generation, which Adobe's can do as well. But Adobe's got the software to work well with that tool from Microsoft or their own, and they've got so much more that is utilized after that initial setup with the video. So I don't think in any way that that's going to replace what Adobe does. And again, we like the technicals on that, the chart being at the bottom of the level. Again, I'm going to look at putting on that 530, 520 put vertical spread. If we go to the table mode, I'm going to put it on in March and look to collect that $307 in March. And then with the 530 short put, we'll be, here's 530. So yeah, right at that lower end of the channel. So and you can see the Bollinger Bands here. This is the lower Bollinger Band. It is way oversold due to that drop last week. So this is a no-brainer trade that I know Adobe's going to continue to go up over time, or at least that's my thoughts. Again, I'm not recommending trades. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial planner. Please do your own research, make your own decisions. But I'm definitely going to be trading Adobe going forward. And then the last one that I have is L3 Harris. And you can see I've already got trades on there as well. And if we look at the chart, we've got an ascending trend and then a ascending triangle at the top. So I'm looking for it to continue higher. If we look at the Yahoo Finance, you've got the short-term, mid-term, and long-term outlook for L3, all very bullish. They've got a 242 target. Mine's even higher than that. I'd have to look, but actually that's about where mine's at, I believe. Yeah, that puts it, well, if you look at the 5-year chart, yeah, it's up in that 245, 250 range. And you can see back in September of 2021, they were at 252. So it could easily get back up there. It's a fairly valued 33 PE. And L3 Harris is, they do electronic warfare systems, and there's a lot of unrest going on in the world right now. And our government and allies are going to need to continue to purchase L3's systems, and and L3 actually just increased their quarterly, actually right here, L3 announced its quarterly dividend increase. So companies don't increase their dividend unless they're doing well, and L3 is definitely doing well. And yeah, it's got that big trend up just in the last 30 days. And L3, we've made $391. So it's doing real well for us in the last, 6 months? Let's see. Yeah, 1,071 in the last 6 months. But I see it continuing to go up. I'm going to put on another trade, the 210, 200, and collect $245. And look to put this on in April. No earnings coming up, and look for the stock to continue up. So those are the 3 trades that I'm recommending, or I'm not recommending, but I'm placing. So check those out, do the research. Let me know what your thoughts are. But AMD, Adobe, and L3 Harris. All right, guys. If you're new or learning options and this sounded a little confusing, don't worry. It did for me as well at first. We will continue to learn together and succeed in future videos. Be sure and download that free options workshop in the link below. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're trading. I answer every question, so ask any questions that you have. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to check out the links below as well for the paid course, as well as the links to the Tasty Trade option trading platform. All right.